Hello. I had a lot of hits on my video Code of Silence that I did among realtors. Actually, way more percentage higher than any other video within 24 hours. So I want to do another video about the Code of Silence among realtors. It is said that realtors cannot afford to say what really goes on, or they won't be able to make a living at real estate. And it's true. If they try to speak out to people in their office, if they try to speak out to their broker, the managing broker, or anybody, really the association at the local level, the state association, the national association, nobody's listening, right? So you go out there and you're like, this is wrong, and you speak out, and basically you just get branded. Everybody boycotts your listings, they push you away, they tell the real estate consumer bad things about you. They basically just annihilate you. So if you do not obey the Code of Silence, which is basically just to sit down and shut up and let the realtors do whatever they want and try to get a little piece of the pie for yourself, then you're thrown out of the game. And it's a good game. I know there's a lot of people who don't make a good living at real estate. And I think that's because they think real estate's a job, and we're just good people, and we're just finding real estate, and they dress in their certain little ways, and they try to do it because they're really innocently just thinking that they're just hooking buyers and sellers up. But the game is nasty. And if you can't play nasty down in the gutter or up high or be all these different people and work on this side of the tracks and that side of the tracks and, you know, really be all things to all people, you're not going to make really good money at real estate. So I never obeyed the Code of Silence, and I got boycotted my first month. They, went around, told my sellers, don't list with her because, yeah, she lists for less money, and well, yes, she's on the internet and we're not yet, and yeah, she does this and that, but no, don't go with her because she's not this or she's not that. And they would present all these facts in such a way, and usually it was a man. We had one particular area where they would not work with women. And no offense, I don't mean to be negative, and I'm not any negative against any certain religion connotation here, but the Amish folks would not list with a woman, for one. If you called them to build a log home in the area I live in, they wanted to talk to the man of the house. If there was no man of the house, they wouldn't talk to you. So in this particular area, I did have some listings that weren't with the Amish folks, and the guys would come in and then they would, talk story about me and actually go to my listings where I listed for 4 and 5%. I'd advertise everywhere the cheap rates that I would list, and the realtors would boycott me. I went to the local MLS and talked to them about fraud, talked to them about MLS sheets where they've lied about the price, the sold price, where realtors have worked for different offices, realtors have lied, failed to disclose, blah, blah, blah. Nothing. But you get some petty little realtor calls the MLS and tells them one of my sellers put up a sign and I didn't know it, and the MLS calls and threatens to throw me out. One time they shut me off because they said I didn't pay my bill. I'd paid it, and they finally found it. They used to like me at the MLS because I got my real estate broker's license in 1 year. And they would tell everybody, hey, call her and see how she did it. But then they didn't like me later because I wanted to give cash back. I wanted to give gifts. I wanted honesty. I wanted integrity. I did not want to play their little game. And so, and I'd ask questions. When you go to classes about antitrust, well, it's antitrust violation that we're even in the same room together. I mean, oh my goodness, the double standards, the pettiness, the lies, the games just kept hitting me. So, yeah, I spoke out about a few things, but mostly it was the Code of Silence. And even today, I'm not going to get any realtor in my area anywhere to sell any of my listings because of that Code of Silence that I've broken. But guess what? I don't care, because I'm number one in my market. I'm number one everywhere around my market on the internet, and that's where the buyers are looking. So the buyers are calling me. I don't need to market to realtors. And you, as a for sale by owner, do not need to market with realtors. When you're on the internet, buyer's looking for you, call the title company, real estate attorney, close the deal, and run off into the sunset. It's the best way to do it. So, Code of Silence among realtors is alive and well. Most realtors cannot thrive if they tell on what's really going on in their office, their association, what other realtors say about their clients. They talk about your divorce. They talk about, if you're sick. They talk about why you're selling. They lie about whether there's offers. One realtor representing 2 buyers on one property is, they say little crappy little things when they come back to the office about who they want to buy it. And I'm not saying all realtors are like this, but I'm sorry. If they're not like this, they're not what is this saying? The 20% of the people make 80% of the money? Well, you're not in that bracket if you're not talking trash about somebody. I'm sorry. So there's definitely a code of silence among realtors, and I'm not saying that I'm innocent. I'm very good at real estate, even though I get slammed at least once a week saying I must have failed miserably at real estate or I would not be out here telling you this stuff. No, I showed property for around $1 million this weekend, and I'll probably be writing a deal in the next couple of days. I'm not, buyers call me. It turns out real estate consumers like the truth, and I'm marketing to the consumers, not to other realtors and their little games. So, that's a little bit more about the code of silence among realtors, and check out realestateindustrywhistleblower.com.